Hello and welcome back to Legend of Zelda 3, Link to the Past, and in this episode we will be doing a large amount of exploration in the overworld, because we happen to have things that we can do in the overworld. Unlike Ocarina of Time, where the overworld is just find resource dungeons. Have you found all the
resources? Visit characters, buy potion.
Unfortunately, we cannot actually finish the rest of this quest yet. I mean, we can get the magic powder, but we have to exit out through this way and then go back. But we're not going to get the magic powder quite yet. We'll be back for the magic powder later. But in order to get the magic powder, what you have to do is give Syrup, which is the witch's name, the magic mushroom. And then when you come back to her later after leaving the screen, she will have the magic powder for you.
Nice.
I believe in the official release it's actually on a time limit of some sort, but I forget what the time limit actually is. This is actually just a fairy dungeon. You come in here and no, this is an adventure spring. But you come in here to get healed by the great fairy that's here, and then you leave because that is all that is in here.
Yeah, it fucking shuts the door behind you with the monster teeth.
Yep. Evil auto-locking door. Oh, look,
evil black blocks of, ow, it's too heavy, I can't pick it up.
Well, we don't actually have our first lift upgrade yet anyway, so... But we do have our Pegasus boots, which means that we can come and get this particular secret up here.
Oh, we're gonna knock some trees down. Hell yes, we are.
We're gonna knock away these rocks.
Nice.
And this is for a piece of heart.
A piece of heart! We got more life. Yay. We did it.
Up to 6 heart containers now, which is great. I believe you
yeah.
can actually have 7 heart containers before you start Desert Palace, but I screwed up where I can go and get the rest of the heart pieces. So we will not have 7 heart containers before we start Desert Palace.
First rule of every RPG is get health. Get health.
Actually, the first rule is usually get better equipment, then get better health.
Because with your better equipment, you can get your better health.
Yep.
Or do you need more health in order to get your equipment? Which is it?
Nah, you usually don't need more health to get more equipment. And with
that's a thing that happened.
Yes, we have successfully acquired the Book of Medora. Now we can read Ancient Hylian.
That was a thing that happened in Link's Awakening. What is the question one more time?
Why would we need to read Ancient Hylian?
Because there are passwords?
No, not passwords, thankfully. Alright, this particular minigame is actually really simple thanks to the Pegasus boots, but you have to know what the path actually is.
3.
And how to turn off the Pegasus boots.
1. Hey, you qualified.
Yay.
So would that guy have blocked you if you didn't make it in time?
Well, no. You automatically talk to him if, regardless of if you make it on time or not, and he tells you what your time was. I believe the world record for that particular minute game is 8 seconds. I'm not entirely sure, though.
I love it that there's a record for that.
There is.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a record for fewest number of sword strikes to win the game. So a little Zelda golf action.
Yes, there certainly is. I don't know what the world record for that particular stat is. However, you can beat a majority of the bosses in the game without swords.
Oh, I believe it. You just need bow and arrow.
The Almost Knight you can kill with the bow and arrow. I think Twin Mold I think Twin Mold and Moldorm both you have to use sword strikes on, but a majority of the bosses in the game you do not actually need to use your sword on. The randomizers like to try and force you to have swordless boss kills, to which I say no. I'm going to go get my first sword. Damn it!
I'm going to dash across the screen in order to get it.
Whoosh! Having the Pegasus boots actually shrinks the world slightly, at least when it comes to overall travel time, and it's actually a really nice thing to have. Hello, Pulse Voice. Thankfully, Pulse Voice are not immune to damage from a majority of things in this game. They are killable through a normal means.
All right, now pull the lever.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Pull the lever.
Why do we even have that?
We drained it. We killed the fish.
Yeah, we'll need to do that again later. No, but this particular treasure chest is just bombs. However, it's nice to have bombs, so we're gonna slight restock. So
alright, now on
whilst we are traveling about.
Not too much new going on. Just glad to be revisiting a nice SNES classic.
Yeah. Maybe one day I'll do FF6.
Evil hiding bugs.
To himself. I don't actually like FF6. This is
what's new in the
spring, yes. Yes.
And what's new in the world of Gerdat?
I'm looking for help for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories tool, and I can't find anything. Mostly because the tool is like 3 years old and nobody's working on it anymore.
At some point,
nobody's actually working on it.
At some point, they just gotta let the game die.
Well, that's the thing. It's getting a new lease on life because it just got released like 2 years ago back in Brazil, and the Brazilian people fucking love it, man. They absolutely adore the damn thing.
You have the Book of Medora.
Yes, we're also going to destroy your cave, old man.
So I was going to say that I wonder if the Brazilians are using just like a pirated copy that had gotten out of hand.
No, it got an official release.
Nice.
I mean, I don't think it's in Brazilian. I'm pretty sure it's either in its native Japanese or it's the English translation. But if it's the English translation, then they're foobarred because a good portion of the cards in the original release of Forbidden Memories are straight up unattainable. I skipped over the text, but we're supposed to be wishing for the door to get open. That is a terrible wish to make.
I do not remember this at all.
Yeah, the desert palace sequence is honestly really unmemorable. Mostly because this dungeon is I would actually go so far as to say that this dungeon is actually easier than Eastern Palace. It's just larger.
I think you're right, because I remember that because they partially recreated this dungeon for the GameCube Four Swords Adventure, if I'm not mistaken. It was just a long, sprawling dungeon, is all it was. Not even that many locked doors.
This room is pointless. It just takes you back outside, and going outside right now is terrible because we don't have the things that we need.
Dungeons that have multiple ways inside.
And this is a trap room.
There's no point coming in here?
Oh yeah, no point coming in here.
So do not come in here at all.
I'm coming in here to show it off, but to be perfectly honest, you never need to go into this room.
You got some money. You almost maxed out your
wallet.
wallet.
You'll notice that we're almost capped out on our wallet now.
Yes, sir.
I will be capped out on our wallet before the end of this dungeon, I assume.
Shoot you in face. Put you in place.
I love that pots do more damage than your sword. It's stupid how much damage pots actually do.
Now introducing Zelda's latest creation. It is the pot thrower.
But here is why we need the Pegasus boots for this small key. Without the Pegasus boots, Without the Pegasus boots, not only can you not get the Book of Endora, but you cannot get that small key. And that small key in particular is somewhat important in randomizer runs, because I have had it happen multiple times where that item is a key exploration item. Usually it ends up being the magic hammer. God damn it.
On the subject of necessity, you do need the Pegasus boots in order to get into this dungeon in the first place, because you needed to read the inscription on the front door.
Yes.
So everything else is just gravy. See, it was that block. It wasn't
a fairy room.
Another pointless room.
That's not honestly that pointless, because restocking your fairies is actually a really good thing to do.
I'm beginning to notice a theme with this dungeon is a lot of fuck you dead ends.
Not a lot. It's only really those 3, well, 2.5, but you know they're prevalent. Yep, maxed out.
Kill the salads. Ow.
Duh, compass.
Snake
Well, we're
eyes.
already more than halfway through this dungeon, honestly.
Yep, and here is the fun room.
The big key.
Need big key, open big thing. Well, poofy sausages pump marbles at you.
They're cannons, and they are cannonballs. By scale, they're actually almost as large as Link is, and Link is supposedly somewhere between 4 and 6 feet tall in this game.
Probably closer to 4 feet tall.
Yeah.
He hasn't quite hit that growth spurt yet. Which button is the button? It's that one.
And
Goddamn immortal statues.
We have gotten our
You
power
got a
glove, our first lift
glove.
upgrade. Now we can pick up large rocks and normal rocks.
Yay.
Honestly, I don't really care for this particular dungeon theme. I mean, it's a bit too short is its issue.
Yeah. Escape the quicksand.
Or you can use the quicksand as a way to kill the antlion. Now, before we go on, continue on the rest of the dungeon, you want to Pegasus dash down here for this piece of heart.
I bet you were wondering for the longest time, how do I get up there? That's why we need the power gloves, to open the actual back place where we're supposed to go.
Yep. Now there are two different trap rooms in this dungeon. This is the first one. I am trying to show off how to skip through it, but you know, I always forget where that small key is.
I hope you wouldn't have had to go back for that.
But I always forget it's there.
Yeah. No, totally. Like, I mean, my first instinct was, oh crap, I need to get a key before I even come in here.
But no, you don't. The small key is actually in that room.
Leave no pot unturned. Okay, avoid the salad. Ow. Ow.
Get this small key.
This place is dangerous.
This place is dangerous because, you know, these statues do a full heart of damage when they hit you.
Yeah. Well, we got fairy in a bottle. We'll survive. Ow.
Yep.
Oh, you thought that was the boss arena? No, not quite yet. Behold, the boss of the Sand Temple is already dead.
No. This is not the Sand Temple, this is Desert Palace. I mean, there technically isn't a Sand Temple in this game. There is a Link Between Worlds, but you know, that's not this game. That is the remake for this game. And in the next part, we'll go and fight Twin Mold.
Yay.